Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Minions of the Zoo. I am your host, Johnny Hellcat. With me today is Minion Delahazed.
No, I will not touch you there. Stop asking.
It is, in fact, the No-No Square.
I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious, but yeah, for those of you who are a little slow on the uptake.
So how are things going?
Oh, another day, another life. How's it going with you?
Oh, not too bad. Just same. Work. All that fun stuff.
Oh, joys.
Yeah.
Don't miss that.
Actually, tomorrow... Oh, there's Sanguine.
Oh, look at that. Look at
Hello.
Hello, I'm also not touching you there.
Well, that's good.
that. He just won't stop asking.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying. Kind of pathetic, if you ask me.
He gets rather insistent about it, too.
I know. For a married man, he kind of makes you question some things.
And then the tears start flowing.
Oh,
I mean, they've already started, so...
he waits that long for you? Damn.
No, I meant the ones from his eyes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Making sure.
So how are you doing today, Sanguine?
I'm doing grand. I now have a refrigerator again, which is a brilliant thing to have, because I can actually keep food at the proper temperature for extended periods of time.
Sounds overrated.
As good refrigerators do.
Yep. Also, this one has an impressive seal on it, considering I have to make sure I put a hand on the refrigerator as I go to open it, because if I don't and I just go to pull the handle, I just pull the entire fridge forward.
Oh, that's a good seal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's really nice to have. The other one, part of the reason why it fucking died was its seal was going. So it kept on leaking the cold air, and then when that finally drove the motor to death, that just dead.
Yeah, we have to get a new fridge ourselves. Ours keeps peeing everywhere.
Ah, fun.
Have you tried potty training it?
We've tried it, putting it out regularly. It finds a spot in the floor and just keeps going.
Maybe just go to the dog store and buy some puppy pads.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Put some wee pads down and...
There you go. Smack it on the nose with a newspaper. Bad, refrigerator. Bad! You do that outside.
Don't make me old yeller you.
I saw a video of that once. It almost killed the man. FPS Russia, fantastic videos. Do you guys remember that one, though?
Which one?
FPS Russia shoved a shit ton of tannerite in an old refrigerator, shot it, and almost got taken out by the fucking door.
Can't remember something I never knew.
Nope. Never seen it.
Have you guys not seen the old FPS Russia videos? Do you
Pretty sure
know who
just
FPS Russia is?
That I do not.
gonna go out. I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with no.
FPS Kyle, he's one of the people that does the Painkiller Already podcast, was one of the ones that started the show with Woody, and it was Wings back in the day. Was the one that was meant to go on the camping trip with Woody and Wings when Wings bitched out.
I have no idea.
I feel like I'm expected to know this, but I just don't.
Went to prison on pot charges after having one of the largest gun YouTubes for a while, and is no longer able to do gun YouTube, which sucks. Also, one of the people in that company that did the gun YouTube ended up dying under mysterious circumstances.
But do you have evidence on the Clintons?
Good question. No one fucking knows. He was just found dead.
So it's not a no.
Yeah. He was found murdered. And
that cannot confirm or deny the evidence.
If it was murdered, then definitely no. If it was suspicious suicide, then yeah, probably.
Well, it is likely murder because he was found shot in a building that only he and a handful of others would have access to. None of the others were ever implicated in the shooting. It was very strange. The going theory is that it was a illicit gun trade gone wrong.
As most gun trades do.
Yep. But yeah, the old FPS Russia videos were pretty fucking cool. There's one of them where
shady gun trades, by the way.
Say again?
Shady gun trades, I should say.
Yes. But there's one of the old FPS Russia videos. His whole shtick was that he put on a bad Russian accent and pretended that he was a former KGB operative and shit like that. Really shady criminal underground type backstory. Just bullshitting the entire way through, and he would show off different guns, especially fully automatic weapons, and have various shooting experiences, like when he was loading shit with tannerite. And one of the times he was loading shit with tannerite, he loads up a refrigerator, shoots it, and you see the door of the freezer just go winging right past his fucking head. At like half of Mach fuck. A lot of really fun old shooting YouTube videos on that channel. And also, he's a bit of old school YouTube lore. Because he came up around the same time as Wings, Phil, Boogie, shit ton of the others from that age, and he's one of the ones that he ended up in prison, but he hasn't fallen out like the others have. He just ended up with interesting stories about when one of his cellies was a hitman for the cartel and shit like that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Interesting guy.
Didn't fake cancer?
No, didn't fake cancer. Hasn't done anything fucked up like that. He got arrested on weed charges. There's no indication that he was the one who murdered his coworker. And still runs the PKA podcast with Woody. Interesting guy, interesting stories. Some strange takes, but they're funny.
Hey, Six. How's it going, Rotten? Hey, Raymond. How's it going, Terry? I went backwards this time.
Yep.
And didn't even trip up.
Nope. I stuck the landing on this one.
Atta girl.
So, what kind of headset do you have, Sanguine?
I have one of the SteelSeries headsets. The really nice one with the hot swap battery. Let me quickly double check what the name of it is, and I can tell you. because it is a damn good one.
Is it wired?
Wireless.
Okay.
Wireless, but you can plug it in to charge. Like I said, you can also hot swap the battery, which is the really nice part of it. And yeah, it is an awesome headset. Let me Steel Series. I'll pull up the name of it and tell you which one it was. Just need to find the right order that I did on it. Because I know it's a Steel Series. I want to say it's a Steel Series 7? Let me look up that one. See if that's the right one.
God, those are fucking expensive. What the hell?
Yeah. It is the Steel Series Arctis Pro is the one that I have.
Steel Series Arctis Pro. Okay. Let's just go.
It is the more expensive version. It's like 200, 300 something bucks, I think.
Now, do you just use it for, around the house type?
Anytime that I'm using my computer, I'm using this headset.
Okay. Anything outside of using the computer?
I've popped it over to
Besides
normally just
losing your internet?
normally just using my computer.
You said Arctis Nova 7?
The Arctis Nova Pro.
Pro.
Like I said, it's an expensive one, but it is so fucking good.
Here is the Arctis Pro Wireless Black.
Yep.
$224.99. That doesn't sound. Doesn't look that bad.
The one that I have is the Arctis Pro or Nova Pro, which is $250 from the Steel Series website. But yeah, it's really nice. One of the best parts about the Nova Pro series is it has the ability to hot swap the battery. So the battery dies, you can either plug it in, let it charge normally that way, or you can just pop the battery out of the one earpiece, slap it into the base, pull the other battery out of the base, slap it into your headset. Oh, and I was wrong. I just clicked on this one because I got the one that is able to be PC or video game systems. And it is apparently $350, not $250. Which one's this one? That is.
So that's pretty pricey.
Yeah.
But it looks nice.
It is a very nice headset. And it's durable, because thus far I've had this one for, I want to say, the start of the pandemic was when I got it.
And is it one of those ones that just rests on your head, or does it like snap to your head?
It has a good amount of friction if you want it to have the friction, so it does kind of hold itself to your ears, because I can have it set up so that it doesn't even really touch my head with the headband. It's just the friction of the ear cups.
Because we were talking about this before you joined us. And before the stream, and I have Turtle Beach right now that are wireless and Bluetooth.
Yep.
And I like them, but they kind of just rest on my head. They aren't secure. And I used to have a Razer, can't remember, I think it was Barracuda.
Mm-hmm.
And those were like, I'm going to hold you in place.
Mm-hmm.
And I do miss that.
Yeah, these, you're able to have them held in nice and firmly just by setting up the way that you want to wear the headset.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can either have it so it's resting with the top of the headset against your head, or you can actually set it up so that it holds tight.
I mean, I wouldn't want it so tight that you get that, the imprint in your skull.
Yeah, the Twitch streamer crevice.
Yeah. Which is funny because people are like, "Oh, I've got a dent on my head." It's like, that's not how that works.
Yep. But some of those people, you kind of look at them and you go, but it might have been able to, but that's only because there wasn't anything behind it.
Well, you got to have a brain to bend. So it's...
Yeah, exactly. Because some of them just, oh, good God. The memes out of it were absolutely quality, though.
I am impressed with the battery life I have on this thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one that, if I needed to, like, it'll beep to let me know that the battery's dying.
Yep.
And then I could just plug in a C cord into the headset, and then it kind of just, you can charge from there.
Yep.
And then it beeps when it tells you it's full.
With mine, it will beep to let you know when it's running low. And then you can either plug in a just micro C and let it charge, or you can hot swap the battery and you don't even have to plug the headset in because the headset has its own compartment to charge a backup battery, and it comes with 2 batteries. So you just hot swap the battery and you're still good to go. And each battery at full charge has 20 plus hours.
Hey, Frosted.
So you can hot swap or you can plug in the headset. Either way works. It can charge while it's on your head or it can charge in its charging base. And this one is also... you can use Bluetooth. You can use normal wireless from its base. You have a bunch of different options for it. Really good noise cancellation on it. And you can also have both audio coming in at the same time, so you can have a Bluetooth and a 2.4 gig wireless, and allow you to hear both of them coming through the same headphones at the same time. Really nice.
No. Yeah, I have the ones that I have now, the Turtle Beach ones. I have the wireless in the computer.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have it set to Bluetooth on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So I can switch between when needed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, with this one, you can either switch between, you can have both of them going at the same time, and if I remember correctly, I haven't fiddled with this setting, but I think you can mix between the two, so you can do it's coming in on your wireless at half volume, on your Bluetooth at full volume.
Huh. That'd be a bit of a distraction, though.
Potentially, but if you want to, let's say you're listening to music while you're working, and then someone calls you and you just want to turn down the music but still be able to hear the music, you can turn down the music, talk with the person, then once you hang up, turn up the music again without having to swap between the two.
No, I'd rather swap.
Yep, which is another option. Like I said, you can do either. You can have it be one or the other, or you can have it be both and figure out how loud you want each. So it's a headset that I have recommended to people before after getting it, because I've just absolutely loved this headset. It is fantastic. And if SteelSeries ever wants me to pay, or ever wants to pay me to...
Well, of course they're going to want you to pay.
Yeah, they've already gotten my money from it. But
yeah, but you could always give more.
Which I probably will when this one dies. Like I said, when I find a good headset, I will wear the ever-living hell out of it until it just fucking dies, and then I'll most likely go for the same type of headset if I can.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing.
Exactly. Same way with mice, which is why I was so pissed when I realized that the mouse that I've been using since I want to say it was either freshman year of college or my junior year of high school. I can't remember which one it was. But it was one of those two. The mouse that I've been using since then fucking died this year. And it pissed me off because apparently Razer stopped making the Ouroboros. Which I love that mouse because it was a fully modular mouse. So you could change the weight of the mouse, you could change the width of the mouse, the length of the mouse. It had the ability to set all the buttons around the mouse to be whatever the fuck you wanted. It had DPI switch. It was a beautiful little fucker, but...
Oh yeah, SteelSeries was the Bully Hunters thing, wasn't it?
They did the Bully Hunters bullshit.
Yeah.
They make really good headsets, so fuck it, I don't care. I'm absolutely one of those people that if it is a good product, I'm going to buy the product. Which is also why Chick-fil-A has never really had any issues when it comes to people trying to cancel Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A sandwiches are really fucking good.
They are really good. I mean, it's not like it's the most amazing sandwich you'll ever eat, but it is pretty good.
If you're on the road and you have the option, or you're getting a bit hungry, you don't want to stop and sit down for an extended period of time, it's just while you're going. You have the option of McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, insert other places like that. I'm probably going to stop at Chick-fil-A more often than the other two. Yeah. I'll also stop at like a Culver's or shit like that, but...
Now, I had heard good things about Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I've heard that they have rather good subs. I've had them before. They were decent.
It's really pricey, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, I only got like a how big was it? It wasn't that big of a one. But I'm just like, for as much as I paid for it, this better be an amazing fucking sandwich. And it was alright, but not worth the price that I paid for it.
They're kind of in that same realm as Quiznos used to be. Where it's a better sub than like a Subway sub. But it's also more expensive than a Subway sub.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a cheap sandwich, you're still going to go to Subway. If you're looking for a better sandwich, you're willing to pay a bit more, then you'll go to a Jersey Mike's, a Potbelly's, or something like that.
Hey, Hammer.
It's still cheaper than a Potbelly, so...
Yeah, March was the first time I had Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I like Chick-fil-A sandwiches. They are damn good chicken sandwiches that aren't insanely expensive compared to most fast food. So if you're going to stop for fast food, like I said, it's probably one of the ones that I'm most likely to stop for.
Do they have anything like that up top there, Della?
Like what?
Like Chick-fil-A? That kind of thing?
Well, yeah, we've got Subways. We've got Subways. We've had Quiznos. Pretty sure we probably got Chick-fil-A somewheres. I've never seen one, but at least not that I remember.
You haven't had the Lord's chicken yet?
Oh, I've had Swiss Chalet.
This is chicken
Really?
selected
That's all I
by
get.
chicken.
Interesting.
It's chicken selected by God, man.
Yeah, I've eaten that Swiss Chalet. I'm good.
129.
Yeah, no, for sandwich shops, I personally prefer Subway as my go-to.
You know, they used to have their $5 sandwiches, but that definitely went the way of the dodo there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, nothing lasts forever.
Yeah. Telo's never allowed on the corner again.
Frosted, I just assume that every time I'm on the corner, to be honest. I'm always surprised when you invite me back, so fair enough. Really, I didn't fuck it up yet, huh? Well, here's hoping I don't.
Here's to round 2.
Well, at least that's one less thing I have to stress about. I'm more of a meatball sub kind of guy myself. They're cannibalistic, but pulled pork is pretty good.
Subway had a pulled pork?
Yeah. Pretty sure they still do.
When I go to Subway, most of the time I just get what I got when I was really little and went to Subway. I go for the cold cut trio.
Yeah, my go-to was the cold cut trio or the chicken bacon ranch when it was the sandwich of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I've always been a picky eater, so for me, when it comes to Subway, I just go with I always go with meatball sub with green peppers, spinach, and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm making myself hungry again.
For me, it tends to be a cold cut trio, double meat, lettuce, onion, black olives, oil and vinegar, heavy on vinegar, with provolone cheese.
Yeah, mine's kind of a basic bitch one. Lettuce, pickles, mustard, mayo, and ranch.
Mm.
And then the occasional tomato. Depends on how daring I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was...
If you go for a burger, for a just fast food burger, what place do you go to for your fast food burgers, though?
If I had it my way, Wendy's. But because it's closer and cheaper, McDonald's.
Wendy's is a decent option, especially if you want bacon on your burger. Oh,
Baconator, no mayo every time.
exactly. Wendy's
Bacon.
Baconators.
And
Fuck
bacon poutine on the side.
Ooh, that's something that is a Canada exclusive, I think.
I would not be surprised, but at the same time, sorry, you guys have to miss out.
Yeah, it seems like it should be ported down to the States. Just tell us it's bacon on fries and we'll eat that shit up.
I mean, it is, just with cheese and gravy as well.
Yeah, which makes it even better.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying that even if they don't want to call it bacon poutine, because there'll be some Americans going, what the fuck's poutine? Just call it bacon fries and let us be amazed.
Yeah. Call it what you want. Just get it down there. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. What about you, or Johnny?
What were you going to call me?
Yeah, you know exactly who he was going to call you. He was going to call you Jack.
No, it wasn't Jack.
He was going to call me Camel.
It was... yeah, that was the joke. That was the joke, Sanguine.
No, I was actually going to toss it back to Della after getting the answer from Della. I was about to say, what about you, Hayes? And then I went, no, I just got the answer from Della. What about you, Johnny?
You tell yourself that.
Right?
I started with an H.
Yeah, you went, hey, hate camel.
Yeah.
No, Hayes.
Yeah, you had a good save with the haze. You had a good save with the haze. We'll grant you that. There's no denying that. But we know what you were trying to say.
It was absolutely hazed.
Sure. It was.
I believe you. I believe you're feeling hazed right now. But we know what you were trying to say.
Nah, because I just call Camel. I don't call him Hate Camel. That's fucking weird.
So is everyone here?
No, most people here are virgin weird.
You've checked?
Have you met many of the people that we hang out with?
No. For good reason.
True, you're stuck in Canada.
Well, that wasn't the one I was thinking of, but it is a good reason.
Yep.
We'll leave this
What
up to
about you,
science.
Johnny?
So far, we're at 100% yes.
I got distracted. What is our question?
5 votes at 100% yes.
Your chosen burger place.
For fast food, Wendy's.
My man.
Good choice.
Back when it was more affordable, it would have been Hardee's.
See, for me, it's either Wendy's if I'm talking about around the nation. If I'm talking about regional, then that's where it becomes a bit more interesting. Because Culver's up in the Midwest, really damn good butter burgers. Do you guys know what butter burgers are?
I could guess.
Right?
You would be more right than wrong, but still a bit wrong. So, a butter burger, you cook up the burger, then you take a nice big dollop of butter. I'm talking like a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of butter. And you slap it right on your toasted bun, and then you push that straight down on the still hot patty with cheese so that the butter melts down into the rest of it. and it kind of drips as you eat it, and then you sop up the melted butter with the bun. Oh god, it's good. It is a heart attack, but it is delicious.
Hey there, Keeper Dame. Let's see. Five Guys, they're all right. I don't have one in the area, so I can't just. I have nothing to metric it with. I don't eat it enough.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to go visit my aunt, there's a place called Hoagieville. And I don't know if that is a Missoula-centric restaurant, fast food joint. But their burgers were kind of garbage, but they had the best seasoned cheese fries.
Mm-hmm.
Those were pretty awesome. Like, you could feel your arteries clogging as you ate. Like, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
8 votes and still 100% one-sided. Truly, democracy works.
Sanguine even voted for himself.
And Frosted saying Biden has memories of circling the wagons when Indians showed up. Biden, then Chaos Archives chimed in. Biden is so old, Jesus owes him money. They seem to be having their own little conversation, especially with stealing elephants involved.
Interesting.
Ah,
Sounds like quite a task to steal an elephant.
but it doesn't get you war chief status.
Nope.
Fucking bastards.
I mean,
It should have gotten war chief status. It didn't get war chief status.
how many horses was it again?
Say again?
How many horses was it again?
You had to steal at least one horse, and I think the guy that actually was the last war chief ended up stealing like 3 in one go.
Right.
And then his nephew stole like 2 to 4 elephants, and it didn't count.
Should have
Which is
gone and grabbed a
bullshit.
Mustang while we were at it. Fucking plenty of horses under that hood.
There you
Now
go.
that would be an absolute son of a bitch if that somehow fucking counted.
I mean, come on. Come on.
Elephants don't count. You stole a Jeep, though? Congratulations, war chief.
Right? Like, that would be a fucking kick in the dick. But it'd also be kind of fucking low-key, high IQ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
One of those stop thinking too hard kind of moments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. So, yeah. It is our... Oh, man. What is it? 2020? 2021? Four-year wedding anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're going to be taking a road trip somewhere. Not quite sure
Nice.
where. We've changed our mind like 5 times.
Are the kids going with you?
No.
Good. Don't decide till you leave. That way they can't bother you.
We're going to go north and then immediately just switch route and go west.
There you go.
They'll never see it coming.
Let's make like 5-0. That is funny. Well played, Russian.
Are they still on about his remarks?
Who's what?
Johnny pulled up, unless... Oh, no. This went to an old... Why did that do this? Okay, that's fucking weird. So, I originally had tonight's stream pulled up. I reloaded it. It went back to last week's stream. And I just saw Johnny pull up the Sheehy article again. And I'm going, the fuck? We're going into that article again? They're still whinging? Is that a new article?
Okay, yeah. No, I've had that happen quite a lot lately where I'll put up a bunch of videos in different tabs to watch one after the other instead of making a playlist to cycle through it. Sometimes it'll take me a while to get through one video and I get distracted and then go to the next ones. And when that happens, or sometimes even when it started happening, the videos I've loaded in the separate tabs will be something completely different than what I fucking selected.
Yep.
And then when I try to go back and do it again properly, it doesn't work. So until like 5 or 6 tries.
Yeah, that just happened. I just navigated to today's chat, so now I can see today's chat. Hello, chat. I've been reading the last fucking stream's chat for a little bit.
And there's
that's awesome. There's the fucking.
There's his
there's
no.
There's the wrench in that. There's the wrench in the works.
The one vote for no.
Yeah, everyone else is wrong. It was over 20? Okay, so according to Rotten, the last war chief was able to steal over 20 horses from the Nazis.
Either way, I'm still standing by what I was saying. Just go steal one good vehicle. You got more than enough fucking horses under that hood.
And I still stand by that would be such a fucking kick in the nuts for that dude.
Worth it.
It's like I sold.
Don't get me wrong. If I was the guy with the elephants and someone did that and it worked, I'd be looking at the elephant that I brought in, telling him to kick me in the nuts. But I'd also go after him and be like, well played. Well fucking played.
Oh, I see how it goes.
Someone's trying to be sympathetic. Who's the softie?
Yeah, we got two for no.
Ron says, don't forget, Della, one horse has 15 horsepower.
Can't forget something you never knew. Ignorance is bliss.
Amen. You know, I wonder. I never tested it, but I want to see if we can find something on political ads. Cursed political ad campaigns. Okay, nothing that would get us copyright struck here.
Better not be.
Stand with Hillary music video. Yeah, I don't think
Sounds
so.
absolute cancer.
Christine O'Donnell, I'm not a witch, I'm you. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if we get at least a... You have to mute this. Yes, I don't care about Bowen Yang and his... bitching about, crying about Dave Chappelle being there.
Yeah.
I'm not a witch.
Alright, so we will share. And switch. Although I guess I really don't need to do that, do I? Yeah, whatever. We'll do it anyway.
I'm not a witch. I'm nothing you've heard. I'm you. None of us are perfect, but none of us can be happy with what we see all around us. Politicians who think spending, trading favors, and backroom deals are the ways to stay in office. I'll go to Washington and do what you do. I'm Christine O'Donnell, and I approve this message. I'm you.
And not a witch.
That was... Anyone else kind of feel like Uncanny Valley?
Sorry, what? I was
us.
busy.
One of us.
Yeah, that was very Uncanny Valley. Welcome to the fold type bullshit.
You know who has to tell people they're not a witch? Witches.
Witches.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else just assumes that you know.
Yeah. Though I would have found it absolutely hilarious if it was a Halloween-themed one and she was wearing a pointed hat while saying that.
Or just like disappeared in a puff of smoke, flew out on a broom or something.
Yep. A cat came up, she starts petting the black cat. If you're going to make something like that, you have to have fun with it. You can't just Uncanny Valley people into thinking that you aren't a witch.
You know, the scary thing is, I think she actually did have fun with it. At least her approximation of the word.
That just makes her seem even more like a fucking robot.
That's what I'm saying when I say the sad thing is.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, Keith. Well played.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check.
Same
this
name?
Also, I love the... We did do the nose and the hat. But she is a witch!
All
Good
right,
reference, Terry. Good reference.
let's check this one.
I'm Tim James. Why do our politicians make us give driver's license exams in 12 languages? This is Alabama. We speak English.
Frosted.
If you want to live here, learn it. We're only giving that test in English, if I'm governor. Maybe it's the businessman in me, but we'll save money. And it makes sense.
Is that what it does?
Does it to you?
Why did you look down? Like,
Yeah, the looking down was weird. Also, anyone else feel like that was some real stop it, get some help level camera footage there?
oh yeah.
Why was it 90s McDonald's commercial quality?
Well, I don't imagine these are all that new.
Oh yeah, that was a strange one, Frosted.
That was. I don't think anyone expected that.
Yeah. You've heard about that, right, Johnny?
Which one?
What Walt said?
Friends with school shooters.
Oh yeah.
I was actually lying down going to sleep with Monkey Stream in the background when I heard that. Didn't go to sleep for another hour because, well, that was...
That's like when you hear it and it's just like,
Wait, what?
hold on a second. Like,
All of a sudden, you get your second wind. You're no longer tired. Did I just hear what I think I heard?
Mm-hmm. It's one of those very strange, unforced airs.
Oh, yeah.
Though I do miss the days when an unforced air was just going, Pyaw!
the Howard Dean yell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking weird, but it was funny.
Yeah. That is kind of a coincidence there, Frosted. Oh, here's something actually rather interesting rather than political ads. Let's see. Not you. You. Oh, we'll just mute that.
Mm-hmm.
What in the Beyblade is going on here? What the fuck?
Yeah, they're sparking, so they're pouring gas on the thing.
Oh, that's pretty fucking cool.
Well, let the fire go out before you throw it again.
Yep. No one said Cletus was smart, just Cletus knew how to have fun.
Yeah, that's not going to be the guy cleaning up acetone with a lighter, so we shouldn't be getting hit for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's So anything happening in your neck of the woods there, Sanguine?
Just got a refrigerator back up and running, which is nice because I actually get to have food stored at the proper temperature for extended periods. I need to go out after the stream, buy some things to make dinner tonight because I did not have a refrigerator yesterday. So I wasn't going to buy groceries and then have them potentially go bad before I could eat them. And my dishwasher's fucked up again. All kinds of fun with that. But other than that, just work, life, normal bullshit, dealing with the insanity of people not knowing how shit works. And just chatting absolute shit. Though there was improvement in one of my coworkers. For once, when I had everything disassembled, they didn't come up to me while everything was disassembled and say, "So are they good to start running?" Considering I have the parts sitting in front of me, no. No, they aren't. These parts should be in them. Not sitting in front of me. But it's one of those things that it's damning with faint praise when someone not asking a obvious question is a sign of improvement.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Yep. Other than that, just life as normal. And it's been fairly decent other than those couple of things.
So I had asked if my wife, I asked if she wanted to go to Spokane.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, no, there's no reason for us to go to Spokane. And I'm like, well, Big J Okerson is performing at the Spokane Comedy Club, coincidentally, on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
We can go over there. It's only a few hours drive away. And she's like, I have no idea who that is. And I go, yeah, it's probably best you not go. Like,
probably best you don't go. On a side note, I'll be gone on Friday.
well, it's tomorrow and it's our anniversary, so I can't. I mean, I could go, but I
that
can't
would have been
go.
hilarious. You would have been in absolute shit creek, but it would have been hilarious if that's how that story ended.
Honey, happy anniversary. I'm giving you the night off while I go to this thing. Enjoy.
Yep.
Yeah, there's yeah, Big J Okerson is one. He's a good guy. He's a good stand-up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that just reminded me. There's a comedian that was, you know, the Bill Clinton kid from the Video Game Awards show a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he apparently has a talk show that he does. It's like an interview type thing. And he interviews various people, fucking with them the entire time. He had one of the weirdest fucking interviews with a comedian, where the entire time the comedian's making gay jokes at him, and he's just driving the comedian absolutely fucking insane throughout the entire interview. Very strange. where you're going, okay, are they both in on the joke? Is one of them in on the joke? Are either of them in on each other's jokes? What the fuck is going on with this?
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah, it was. It's Zach Galifianakis that did the Between Two Ferns, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
So you know how strange that show was, right?
No, I never watched it.
You didn't even see clips? Okay.
I've seen clips, but not enough.
Yeah.
Are you the same way, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay, so the point of that show was to make people feel somewhat uncomfortable and confused. And the Bill Clinton kids version is like that on steroids. Including there's just a man standing behind the guest in a balaclava. And there's no explanation of why or what the fuck's going on. It's just every time you see him standing over the person, kind of looking over them. It's a very strange show.
I see.
You might find it interesting, though, if you like that sort of shit. Yeah. Either of you guys have anything interesting happen?
No.
No, not really. Kind of.
Slow week of things?
Kind of. It's nothing I can really get into because it's work related.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's those are stories that can't stay on the internet. So.
Yep. Yeah, I have one of those as well.
I mean, I could probably tell it and keep the most of the information out, but the story wouldn't be as funny.
Yeah.
Also sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like one of those things where it's not much reward for a fair bit of work and some risk, which always makes it probably best not.
Yeah, the juice just does not seem worth the squeeze.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. No, it's yeah.
Apparently, Frosted saw Stop Making Sense in IMAX on Wednesday. I'm not familiar with that one. Either of you guys know what that is?
I do not.
No, I stopped making sense 20 years ago.
Stop Making Sense. A music concert.
Ah. Ah, okay. So it's a movie about the Talking Heads in concert. Copy that. Sounds interesting then.
Talking Heads are all right.
Mm-hmm.
There was our radio show that used to play on Wednesdays when I was in high school, called The Coffee Show. And they used to play a few of the Talking Heads. They used to play a lot of Talking Heads on the station there.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the rare radio stations that played like anything like punk, ska, that kind of stuff. Hellcats. Hellcat was how I discovered that was a thing.
Mm-hmm. Seems like we're kind of running down on topics.
Yeah,
The
pretty
pregnant
much.
pauses are growing in size.
Yeah, I'm definitely grasping. But no, that's pretty much.
That's life as it is right now.
C'est la vie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've gone an hour, so that's probably more than enough time to waste for everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
So you will not be here tomorrow.
I will not be.
Do you know who's going to be taking your spot?
Let me quickly double check. It was, I think, Adam this week. Yes, it is Adam this week.
All right. Adam will be hosting tomorrow. And everyone else, you have yourself a good evening. The zoo is closed.
Have a good night, all.